Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield appeared on GB News to discuss the latest round of Prince Harry's legal challenge against the Home Office over his security in the UK. Presenter Mark Dolan wanted to know whether Prince Harry had disrespected Priti Patel over his demands for Scotland Yard protection, with Miss Schofield believing the Duke of Sussex was being influenced by his US team. She explained Americans were not as respectful as people in the UK are and said many adopted a my way or the highway approach, which she believes is rubbing off on Prince Harry. Speaking on GB News, Mr. Dolan wanted to know whether Prince Harry was right or wrong to launch his legal challenge to the Home Office and whether he was disrespecting the UK government. Miss Schofield told the programme, "What I wanted to say about this is I really feel like Harry and Meghan have inherited this American attitude. This our way or the highway, and this is a situation where Prince Harry, the people that are mentoring him and working with him throughout some of these issues, they are Americans, and they don't understand the proper way to communicate, and they don't understand that element of respect. It's just we are not as respectful and kind as decent as your people. I hate to break it to you, Mark, but you guys are much better human beings than we are. But it seems like he has inherited the attitude, the American attitude of it's our way or the highway, and I do feel like he probably did not mean it to come off that way." Miss Schofield said she respected the fact that Prince Harry fought for his country and wanted to remain in the army. But the royal commentator dismissed his concerns over security as the reason for the Duke's visit, for the Jubilee and Prince Philip's memorial would mean he would have security around him. She added, "That's typical criteria for you. I don't know. It's hard for me to fight this battle for him." Prince Harry is challenging a decision from the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, REVEC, who have denied his request for police protection when he visits the UK. Representatives of the royal say he does not feel safe in the UK and wants police protection as his current team will not have enough jurisdiction in the UK. The first hearing kicked off this week with Robert Palmer QC, for the Home Office, telling the court that Prince Harry's offer of private funding was irrelevant. He said, "Personal protective security by the police is not available on a privately financed basis, and REVEC does not make decisions on the provision of such security on the basis that any financial contribution could be sought or obtained to pay for it." Besides, Prince Harry announced he was penning an intimate and heartfelt memoir in July 2021. Its publication has been tentatively set for the last months of this year. In a statement shared by Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's organization Jubilee, the book is being described as the Duke's definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him. Royal commentator Duncan Larcombe believes Harry's relationship with some of his closest relatives will be influenced in the months to come by the presence of the memoir. He told, "We don't yet know if or how strongly he'll slate his father and brother in the book. It's hard to imagine what might be coming, but until that book hits the shelves, the stalemate is highly likely to continue." Prince Harry's memoir will cover his lifetime in the public eye from his childhood to the present day. This timeline means the Duke is expected to include mentions to his beloved mother Princess Diana, his time in the military, and his love story with Meghan. The memoir will offer an honest and captivating personal portrait, the Jubilee statement also said last summer. The Duke himself spoke about his debut as an author, saying, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful."